Africa! 2017 has been a very eventful year so far. You see, there's been so many juicy things happening and the buzz is just not stopping. So today we called together a few people to let it out on these trending stories without a filter, and we're going to be taking you through all the really juicy and most controversial things that have happened in Niger and globally in the first quarter of 2017.
The husband is risky with Bob. Damn, she likes rappers. I should switch my ride.
I think her name is T-Boss.
Hey, I mean, we're just 3 months in and 2017 is already packed with some heat.
$9.8 million cash.
Yakubu's $1 million loot.
Can buy you 2 of McMillan.
My money is inside MMMM.
I'm not a lot of people that did it.
So people, welcome to MTVBase's most controversial 2017, the first quarter edition. Niger's politics has always been a big part of conversations and arguments, and this year has birthed whistleblowers gang on a Hollywood's tours. So, these whistleblowers gave intelligence on the recovery of over $9.8 million from former group managing director of NNPC, Andrew Yakubu, carefully hidden in a fireproof safe. Chai! Sigobe! Well, let's hear what our guys think about this plenty dollars recovery.
$9.8 million is a lot of money, however you look at it. Now, $9.8 million cash. There are few people in this entire world that have seen $9.8 million cash, and that's the truth.
We've never actually seen pictures of the money they take, but this time we saw it in cash.
Only one person carry all that money. Ha! Oh no, and I've not bought new shoe this year.
In the grand scheme of things, it was not the president, it was not a minister of petroleum, and let's not even go to the minister of petroleum thing with Desiani. It was not a governor, it was the head of a parastatal. Did you see the environment? Did you see the area where the house was discovered? Poor vicinity. And $9.8 million was just there cash amongst the poverty that was surrounded by it.
According to what I see on Twitter, can buy you McMill, 2 of McMill. And that's your biggest American pop star that are wearing chain that their chain ordinarily can buy me, my father, my mother, and my ancestors. And you think that you're going to go to heaven. Sir, EFCC is going to finish your destiny in jail. I can assure you.
It is one thing to steal public funds and send the money abroad. It is another thing to steal it and put the money in the Nigerian economic system. It is yet another thing to steal it and keep the cash somewhere. That last one, you are a barbarian.
Chai! We have to start expedition in this country. Let us go and start locating the destination of the location of where those monies are. Because I feel that there is more from where all that money came from.
You actually see the EFCC for 1 billion naira. That goes to talk about the impunity in our system, which makes it look like the bigger you steal, the less likely you have to go to jail.
I'm not gonna lie for you, if I see that money, 0 blowing whistle, 0. Yes, it's going on with me. Thank you very much.
Tonto Dike, or should I say, Pelka Baby, has always been a magnet for controversies. Well, until she got married and seemed to disappear from the news. Love wanting tea, or maybe not.
This interview is not to discredit my husband, or rather my ex-husband in any way.
You see, well, she's back and making up for all the lost time with so many interesting details of her marriage and separation.
I'm aware of her. I'm aware that she's sleeping with my husband. I'm aware that my husband is taking care of her.
You better grab your popcorn for this one.
Tonto Dike and Prince Churchill with Rosie Mura inside. Now they're all my friends. Because Tonto is my person. I've known Tonto Tete. Rosie is my personal person. Then they say Rosie is the PA, that is the PA, and then she's the one that from PA, there's somebody buy her car, we don't know who buy the car.
My husband bought that car for her. My husband is responsible for her.
Rosie says it's a hard-earned money. I remember that she used to work with him, and then there was a time they went to Quaylocks, and then they took his picture, they took a picture, and they now merged it. They were different periods. That, anyway, you know, say social media can cause problem.
Judging from the blogs and headlines and stuff that he was cheating on her, I don't really know what's going on. But Tonto Dike and her husband, you guys have a kid now.
at some point, kind of stay out of the press. You don't have to post everything. You don't have to put everything on social media. You know what I mean? Like, just keep some things to yourself.
We also Tonto's screen-munched Wikipedia page where there was a part they wrote, oh, and so Tonto left this Prince Churchill because of a Z-list actress that gave him eczema, he bought her gifts, and that he used to rush too quick in the marathon of the activity.
They say that for every bit of a story, there's a truth in it. I don't know how far a husband is being risky, but he definitely must know Bob. For the fan to just wake up and say, Tonto Dike told me that our husband is scandalous.
The fact that you're a celebrity does not mean that everything about your life has to be out there. There are some things you should retain for yourself. You know, that's what, those things that actually make you you, that people don't really have to know. The fans will continue to demand, they want to know everything because the fans are who they are, they just want to know. But you have the responsibility to say, this one, you can go out. This one, my personal, really, really private life, nah, you're not going out. And we've seen celebrities all over the world actually maintain that difference.
If it's true, I'm against domestic violence. It's not right. If it's true that he's actually beating you up, just please leave the marriage.
Everybody's talking. People should stop talking. It's about somebody's relationship, somebody's marriage. Stop talking and fix your marriage. If you guys are going to break up, it's fine. Not being able to first get divorced, you understand? But for the sake of your kid, try and stay together. And Mr. Churchill, oh, Tonto Dike, she's smashing beautiful, bruh. Would you want to keep her? Like, look at her, man. She has skin. It's fresh. Like I said, she didn't live inside swimming pool.
If the recession is not affecting you, then you are on a long tin. Or maybe you have Davido or Bobrisky money, you know? Okay, I kid. Well, Chubaba decided to be the voice of the people and to lead this peaceful march to challenge the current situation in Niger. And this one caused so much drama, eh? Whew. And wow.
This march is about demanding that all saboteurs of good government policies should hands off.
Two-Face came out and he posted something on Instagram. The march, the peaceful protest march, basically just letting the government know that we know. What Two-Face said that I actually love is this march is just to make a better deal for the common man. The common man needs a better deal. It's not funny when the common man cannot buy rice. Rice now, rice in one. Bag of rice, 20-something thousand, kilo shele gone.
For a superstar legend like Two-Face, when you do something like that, when you try to do something like that, you are risking things because your brands, your relationships, your networks, everything is being staked against the future.
He never said that he was the owner of the protest. The idea was sent to him and he loved the idea and he posted it up. But a lot of people, being the fact that they respect Two-Face and they think Two-Face is one of the greatest artists that have ever come out of the shores of Nigeria, they're like, okay, Baba, you lead the way and we're going to match with you.
I say yes. I say, in fact, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be the first person because this economy is tough.
Now, Two-Face did this thing. It really pulled everybody's attention towards his star power was very, very useful. Within a few days, everybody was going to, you know, stand with Nigeria in that protest. Something happened that I really have an experience with because I've actually organized protests myself. Many people would have been calling him, relatives, friends, allies, even maybe sometimes government people would have been telling him, please don't do this thing, they are going to hijack it. And then, unfortunately for him, some politicians actually even tweeted that they were going to be part of it. At that point in time, the coloration and the intention had looked like it was changing away from what Two-Face wanted to really do.
Two-Face was trending shower. Not for Songo, not for a new child on the way, not for endorsement. Two-Face was trending for protest.
I now got up, I wore my boots, I was ready. The day before, Two-Face now came and said, they've cancelled the match. Me that I was jogging for a whole week. I was ready to fight corruption.
Two-Face did a video at the end, cancelling the protest. Now, from what I heard though, they said, oh, maybe they arrested him.
It has become clear that the One Voice Nigerian protest is under serious threat of hijack. Therefore, announce the cancellation of the planned protest.
As for the video he made, you know, you could tell that, I don't know, he was shaken up or, you know, maybe he was giving a stern warning because that wasn't the Two-Face that we know, basically.
Personally, I love Two-Face, you know, but no more. We needed more explanation.
The people that felt that the match should have not been done, I have a few questions for you. Do you have fuel in your gen? Stella Damastos as well felt there was no need to match, and Gordon too said he was not illiterate. Hello, sir. Can you spell corruption?
Speaking of presidents, Donald Trump. That name seems to be one of the most talked about recently. And I'm saying from his campaign to election and swearing in and now travel bans.
I have many friends that are Muslims, and I will tell you, they are so happy that I did this because they know they have a problem.
This dude is getting more press than even the Kardashians. Wait on, sir. Wait on.
Riddle me this. What do you call an orange with a blonde wig? Donald Trump. Get it?
When he won, I was a little bit like, wow, you know, he's going to be president, but he's actually doing everything he said he's going to do, so I'm not really surprised.
First of all, I need to be careful what I say because now if you go to the US, I understand that they check your tweets and your social media posts with respect to what you said about the President Donald Trump. America has never been as divided politically as it is right now. And if there's one man that has the capacity to bring everybody together, it's him. He sort of lived outside of his comfort zone recently in the Congress. He had a great speech, you know, talking about coming together. But immediately, things switched all over again. He reintroduced the travel ban, now called Travel Ban 2.0. It's not going to help anyone because however he defines it, the courts are going to return it back to him. Why? Because it's discriminatory. And America, for what it stands for, equality, equal opportunity, liberty, unyielding hope, and all of those values that America stands for, does not tally with these Trump ideas of blocking people, which is based on where they are coming from, and in many cases actually based on their religion.
There's a real problem, and it's called radical Islamic
But are you making
terrorism.
it worse?
Wait a minute.
People that have been in the system in America, they have been in America for 20-something years, they pay taxes, they are Americans, you know what I mean? But now you come in 2017 and you drop a bill and says, okay, this can't enter your country anymore. So I was thinking, how about traveling students? Students that are schooling in America, but they stay in the countries that you ban. So if they go home for the break, they can't come back.
There was this certain girl, actually she's Kenyan, I think, and then she had to do like a transit flight, travel from Qatar to, because obviously it was cheaper. And then she got a 5-year travel ban. Like, you know, she was banned from the US. Waiting happen. Even people that are in this studio, we have to voice out for them. They got a 5-year ban. Why?
I don't understand why a president will be tweeting more than 100 times a day. Why is he tweeting every time? I feel like you don't do anything that you're just on your phone tweeting. You even tweet at artists too.
Look at this. Look at this, Donald Trump. You can't be banning this, people. You know, you can't.
Chris Brown and Soulja Boy started the year with some drama. It started almost like a joke and then it developed into full-fledged beef, complete with a boxing match. Some rich people problems.
Soulja Boy went on Karuchi's page and commented with love struck and the smileys and stuff, and Chris Brown didn't really like that, and he called him and stuff, and they started exchanging phone calls. Before you know, it was on social media. The king of petty himself, Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, he came through and said, you know what? How about we have a boxing match? Chris Brown versus Soulja Boy.
Call Floyd, tell Floyd specifically that I said bet 100,000. I bet 100,000 on Chris, he bet 100,000 on Soulja Boy.
I followed up to date. 50 Cent kept entertaining me. 50 Cent was just so hilarious with the whole thing. And I was willing to bet my money, my last card on it too.
Chris Brown got Mike Tyson training him. Soulja Boy, apparently he got Evander Holyfield too training him.
For Soulja Boy, I think he's just playing along with the currents. Soulja Boy, with all due respect to those that really love him, I don't think he's one of those people that will be here in the next 10 or 20 years.
I reckon Chris Brown is gonna deck Soulja Boy.
Team Chris Brown.
It's just PR, just for the hype. I saw one video with Soulja Boy. I've been training Chris Brown. Where you at? You see the lanky guy. Where you at, man? I've been working out with him. You see, they wait for the fight, nothing they happen.
Welcome back to MTVBase's most controversial of 2017, the first quarter edition, where we have broken down all the very juicy and controversial topics so far in 2017. You see, we've talked about lootings, the fights, the marriage breakups. If you missed it, well, you're lost. So next up is MMM.
to be that going to introduce MMM to me.
You see, MMM is a Ponzi scheme that came just at the time when people needed to make that quick buck, that quick guap. No thanks to the recession. But like a true demon, should I say MMM demon, it took off and broke many hearts.
Disappear. MMM. Everybody was happy because MMM came into town. Some people got paid, but a lot of people didn't get paid.
So my money is inside MMM. Please, you should wake up. You say I'm not paying people that put big money. Help me. I'm broke.
I know a lot of people that did it.
Now that I do.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. It just disappeared. I know someone invested 300K. I was hoping to get the money. The person invested today, and 2 days later, they're like, oh, MMM is gone. I'm like, seriously?
You saw it coming because if several millions of people are putting their money into an account so that some other people in that chain of accounts will be collecting some money that they put earlier, it was always going to crash.
Over the Christmas break, they shut down, saying they're going to come back in January or so. You know what I mean? When they shut down, people went crazy, bonkers, hocus pocus, decrease. Hey, my life betting, this, that. Even our celebrities gonna say, Nobu, Oga Nobu, it doesn't put money. MC Galaxy gonna say doesn't put money. Well, we don't really know if that's true, but then right now for their social media.
Somebody told me about MMM. I did not get involved in MMM. I just thought it was too good to be true. And then I remember MC Galaxy telling me when he had his housewarming, MMM, you know, from MMM I just got my house, you know. I said, Galaxy. And then I remember we went to New York and Galaxy was just telling me again, MMM.
MC Galaxy put 20 million inside. MC Galaxy put 20 million inside MMM. When the thing crashed, see the tweet. For the first time, MC Galaxy tweeted in good English. It was my manager. He even put the guy's handle that actually introduced me to. Come now. He has moved now. He's in Lekki now. He has moved. Coco Michael Axis.
I really do call it a pyramid scam, and the guys that went in late, of course, got beaten. Now, for those of you that are still waiting for MMM to start paying again, is it what they call it, GH or PH, whatever it is? Yeah, on a long thing, he's not coming back. And if he comes back, he's just coming back to collect some more money that you guys still have left.
I'd rather save to the bank, my money in the bank, or save our home or something. But MMM, no, I don't advise you to.
5-star music are masters in controversies and drama. If it's not family denial, it is fake death or perhaps photoshopping skill. Well, this time it's the KC Harry song fight.
Okay, so the fusion of Casey and Harry's song I thought was a brilliant one. I thought it was like great fusion, great chemistry, great synergy, and I could see the output. The creative output was brilliant. Okay, so now they have carried their wish, they have gone like this fear. And then Harry's song comes out to say, oh, he was writing Casey's song. Casey said he's tired of Harry's song. Because I know that Harry's song and Casey were staying together in where Harry's song was downstairs, Casey was upstairs in, you know, the E-Money mansion, the 5-star music mansion.
It's just like, whoa, what just happened? Harry's song giving 5-star. Oh, he's arrested. And I'm like, something is wrong somewhere. And Harry's song saying he's not being appreciated and all.
This idea of a label or label mates fighting or disengaging, and then it starts to become some media bands throwing, more throwing. We should, you know, grow out of that, because by now, nobody needs to tell anybody that you need to sign a contract. If you're writing music for someone, there should be a contract that shows that you wrote the music or you wrote the song and something comes back to you. If after you guys have your issues and then you now start telling us you write all the songs for the label, or you now start telling us that you built all these houses but he didn't give you back, that's like puerile stuff.
After the arrest, another headline news comes to life. Harry's song returns to 5-star music. So maybe he left, they arrested him, they drill him, or I don't understand, he can't go back. So I don't understand, guys. Can you explain to us? Harry's song have another interview, you know, put us through. Did E-Money come and do that his money spraying going like this in your face?
From one fight to another, this time it's a love triangle with Ikechukwu, Sarah Ophili, and Cherry the Rap Man. Oh boy, Sarah Ophili must be something in the
Sarah Ophili, beautiful, light skin, that one, she's so fresh, eh? She lives in her aquarium.
Sarah Ophili is beautiful, you know. Everyone knows now. She's like the Kim Kardashian of Nigeria. To me, I think she's like the Kim Kardashian of Nigeria, you know.
All right, so the story is Terry the Rapman. They say Terry the Rapman and Sarah Philly used to date, way back. Then she broke up with him and became friends. Then she started dating Ikechukwu. Damn, she likes rappers. I should switch my ride. And then just, Sarah, my name is Dada Boy, the rapper. So holla at your boy.
If all the men in this world are fighting over Sarah, rich because Sarah, that's Sarah is she's an extraordinary masterpiece.
Ikechukwu came out during an interview way years after, and everything was broken, and started accusing the fact that Terry the Rapman and Sarah Philly used to hook up while they were together. Basically, I don't really know the story because we all know that Ikechukwu and Sarah Philly were engaged. Like ring don't really touch finger. And he came out and he dropped some dimes about how they used to hook up when they were married and stuff like that. It's basically saying that Terry the Rapman is the reason why they broke up.
Sarah and I are really good friends. I just noticed Sarah's close friend, Joy Madaki, spewing hellfire and brimstone on social media. And Joy Madaki does not talk. Joy is one of those people who just, supports from the sidelines. But for Joy to go all out, then I knew that there was a problem. And then Sarah was spewing her own too as well. Now, Terry the Rapman gave us the classiest comeback known to mankind. And Terry said, don't put me in all this your matter, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, stick to acting and then leave rap for us. We that know how to do it right.
I think Ikechukwu was just jealous. Not fair now. You all leave him like that. You feel you just leave him. On the act, they try. They're gonna get those kind of emotional roles.
I feel there's more to this story. But other than that, let's just chill on the sidelines, hold our tea. Me, I don't even drink coffee. And our crackers, so we'll be biting some tidbits, some little things we chew. And then we'll see how it goes.
Please, Ikechukwu, don't beat me. Please.
We all know how savage Nigeria's social media can be. Well, this time, the wrath of online media, it fell on Oge Okoye and her fake social media dogs.
What are the names of those pets again? Please help me.
Oh, hell, Oge Okoye, Mama Rosie and Ruby. Wait on.
Two beautiful pet dogs. Unfortunately, they don't exist in those names. They exist in other names. And then secondly, unfortunately again, they don't belong to Oge Okoye. They belong to some other person.
She posted pictures of two dogs claiming to be hers. Meanwhile, some other lady in some country, the dogs belong to them. For me, I feel, or maybe she didn't know the lady was going to find out or something. She probably just posted it thinking that the internet, things go really viral on the internet. Once something gets posted, everybody goes and digs in to find out what is connected to which.
Funny story, right? But it did happen. And I tweeted sarcastically that people should stop pressuring our artists so our artists can live up to themselves and stop pretending to be what they are not. The internet is one village, one tiny village. Somebody within seconds will go and show that, but this person already posted this here. So please, you guys should learn.
We're caught red-handed, yeah, too bad.
We are down to that #1 most controversial topic. And how could we talk about controversies and not give you some Big Brother Naija gist? You see, the Big Brother house has been full of drama and entertainment, but one particular incident has been one of the most talked about on social media. And that's the Kemen T-Boss saga.
A lot of us are getting it wrong. We're making it about personality. So if you're a fan of Kemen, you're taking Kemen's position. If you're a fan of T-Boss, you're taking T-Boss's position. But it's a bigger issue than these guys. Look at the news, look at the internet. Every day we have news on sexual assault, news about rape. We have a social problem with respect to sexual assault and rape, and that's the truth. And I feel that this incident gives us an opportunity to have a deeper conversation about what is actually rape, what is consent in relationships, what is sexual assault, and what are the things that can amount to all of these things, and how can we educate ourselves to know better? Because I actually do believe that, based on the things I saw on the internet, I don't think some of these people that talk like barbarians are actually barbarians. I think they're just genuinely ignorant.
I'm a woman, I can tell when a guy is touching me. Even though you're a deep sleeper, you can tell. That was not rape. Because at the point she moved her body and come on, you know a guy is touching you. Could open your eyes or just at least make an attempt to push him away or just take his hand off you. But she was just there sleeping. So big brother, that was, for me, I think that was not right because Kemen put a lot to get into the house and disqualify him just like that. Big brother encourages that, so I see no, there's nothing wrong there.
I think it's a mutual thing. I think it looks like something they both agreed to do, even though it's a game. Because the way it is, everybody's playing their game and they're trying to take their tactics or whatever it is to make themselves win or something. But I think T-Boss actually did that to stay in the house. They slept on the same bed. She can't tell me she didn't know that he slept beside her.
I think Kemen deserved to be disqualified. She was sleeping. She wasn't conscious. I saw the video again. She wasn't conscious. He didn't seek her consent. They were not in any technical or real relationship. And he was trying to press and touch and, you know, grope. And I think that's totally wrong.
Maybe there's another side to the story, like it was the whole scenario was planned to create more controversy and draw more attention to Big Brother, because I don't watch it personally. Maybe to draw more people to Big Brother or something. And maybe Kemen left with a bag of money. God bless him if that's it. Well done, sir. But if that's not the case, please, man, that was wrong.
Next time, Kemen, please hold that congee. Well, that's it on MTVBase's most controversial moments in 2017, the first quarter edition. We've had a blast talking through all these juicy controversies. So make sure you get in on the conversation by hitting us on all our social media with your comments on these controversies. This is only the beginning. I bet you 2017 has way more brouhaha coming up. So it's been cool hanging with you guys, but I gotta go so you can catch me outside. How about that?